Hey, it's Vic, and have you ever heard of the expression, one opportunity meets preparedness, success comes? My 10 plus years experience in the network marketing business niche, I can see from a bird's eye view why some people succeed and others don't. When the opportunity is there, but the preparedness is not. Okay, so let's talk about that example. A lot of times people are presented a business opportunity from a friend and they join on a whim. It was like buying that magazine at the grocery checkout counter because of an eye-catching headline. Elvis sighted in Utah. So like the impulse buy of the person at the checkout counter, the friend got into the business up on an impulse. They weren't prepared when the right opportunity came along, so they quickly quit at the first sight of work. And they sometimes quit with a bad taste in their mouth for any future business opportunities. And that's why there's a lot of negative people out there about some home-based businesses. So that's the case why some of your friends get in with you when you present them with an opportunity, because like, hey, yeah, I'll get in. And then first sign of work is like, bam, they were looking at really a lottery mentality and not realizing that this, whatever business up you're doing, is a real business. Now comes the next type, and that's where the preparedness is there, but the opportunity is not. So let's talk about that. There's the person that's sick and tired of being sick and tired. He goes from job to job, living paycheck to paycheck, and they're ready for a change, but quite frankly, there's no opportunity. This is the kind of person that takes to Google and starts looking for a biz op. That's sending a rabbit out into the jungle. So there is so much noise on the internet that that person is going to spend money and lose time buying into all the gurus on the internet with empty promises of getting themselves rich without any work. Well, you know the saying, if it sounds too good to be true, it typically is. And I created my multiple six-figure income by providing value to my team. And I also care for other people's success. I spent tens of thousands on courses and seminars and webinars and live events and audios and videos, you name it. I've spent so much time on bad stuff, but I have to say I've also gotten tons of good stuff in return. So what would I change if I had to do it all over again? Everything. I mean, looking back, I should have been less independent and more hooked in with a successful mentor. I was always like, hey, I don't need you. I could do it myself. I'll figure it out. If you could do it, I could do it. But, like I always say, experience is the best teacher, especially when it's someone else's experience. You see, experience comes from trial and error. And I really translate trial and error into meaning time and money. So if you've got time to waste and you've got money to waste, then go ahead and try to do it on your own without a mentor and learn that way. But otherwise, the best way is to find yourself a mentor. Now, listen, I don't always mean like a mentor, like someone that's going to hold your hand and say, okay, now I want you to do step A, now do step B, now do step C. No, I'm talking about a mentor could be an actual business system. So in other words, if you got hooked in with a franchise, if you take a look at most brick and mortar businesses, I think the statistic is crazy. It's like somewhere around 80% of all businesses fail within the first 2 to 5 years. I mean, that's sick, just think you've invested your life savings into a business and you've got an 80% chance of failure. How many guys would invest in a stock market, $100,000 of their hard-earned money with an 80% chance of failure that stock is going to go to zero? Not many. So why would you do it on a brick and mortar type business or any type of business? Then you look at a franchise. From the statistics that I heard, and please check my statistics, but I heard the statistics that 90% of all franchises are still successful after 10 years. So you look at 90% still successful after 10 years versus 80% fail within the first 2 to 5 years. And I think you know where you want to put your money. Now, the only problem with a franchise is it's a lot of money up front It's a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of cost overruns, insurance, and things like that. What we do, what I do, what I promote to my team, to my list, to you, now that you found me here on this website, is I'm going to promote to you what we call the first online franchise type business. And then we had the merger of the iPass 2 system with the Empower. Now, I'm not sure what you heard about Empower Network or what you've heard about iPass 2. Whatever it is you heard, just throw that aside. What you're looking at with Empower, with iPass, is me. Okay? You get my phone number and you get the full system utilization. Plus, I'm not going to promote to you every single day, hey, get all in, get all in, get all in. You know, look, there's definitely a big, big, big plus to getting all in. But what I'm going to recommend to you up front is get yourself first on the Kalatu blog and on the affiliate program. The affiliate program, number one, is because this way you're going to have the opportunity to go ahead and make money as an affiliate. So you want the affiliate program because you don't know, you might get traffic from day one on any blog or any content that you do, and you don't want to miss out on that. So number one, you want to get the affiliate program. Number two, you want to get the Kalatu blogging system. Now, what is the Kalatu blogging system? I'll put a link that shows you how the blogging works. It's so simple. Look, if you could use Microsoft Word or Google Docs, you could do a blog. It's really just writing stuff. So let's just say that your background is in baking. Or let's just say that your background is in, fixing carburetors or, 1970 Camaros or whatnot. So you're right about that. You're right about baking. You're right about some recipes or some pitfalls or whatever it is that you want to write about. And you're going to attract traffic. Or let's just say that your passion is helping people make money online. Well, you're right about that. And just as you write naturally, whatever it is that you do, let's say your background is in CNA, Certified Nursing Assistants, or it's in, um, uh, in NE, Novell, what is that called? Novell Certified, NCE, Novell Certified Engineer. Whatever it is that you can write about. Okay? Now, I know about making money online. I know about home-based businesses, and that's what I write about. And it's once you have your content on the internet, it's subject to searches. So now people do a search, they find your content, and you're going to attract to you that which you are. So people that are going to be searching for your content, and look, there's 3 billion, I think there's 3 billion people on the internet right now. You're going to attract to you some searches, doing it right, especially with the authority blog that we have. And then the blog is going to do the selling for you. It's as simple as that. So what we're doing, we've got opportunity and preparedness meet. How does that work now? Because when someone is looking for an opportunity, they're going to do a search. When they do a search and they find your content, they're finding your content, the opportunity, when they were prepared to find it. It's not their friend pushing it on them. It's not them doing some random search and finding some guru, but they're finding you at the point in time when they're prepared for it. And as a result, when the two meet, that's when success comes. And that's how we create success within the Empower Network business. Again, what we call it, it's the first online franchise type business where we're going to teach you everything in the back office. So I'm going to put a link below that's going to give you 7 to 14 days of access to the back office. It's going to give you access to the blogging system. And number one, I'm going to encourage you to go through the 8 core steps within that and really follow that to the T. Get your blogging system set up. That's part of the 8 core steps. That's part of the setup process. And it's going to get you all set up to go and ready to kick some butt with what we're doing here. And then with that, you and I will get on the phone. I can answer whatever questions you have. Then I'll get you hooked into our private Facebook group. And at the point in time when you do get all in, at that point I get you hooked in with our 24/7 Skype room, which will get you questions answered day or night. And it's literally 24/7. So with that, I wish you much success. I hope to hear from you soon and see you on the inside.